Hi, everyone. It's Life and Vibe, otherwise known as Ray. And today we are joining Sarasota Tim at the beach. And he has, as you know, recently joined the Moose Lodge in Bradenton, Florida. And we've also been able to catch a little bit of him at the beach. So that's always fun to see. Oh, my goodness, Tim. You are having such a good time, and we want to catch up and find out how it went for you today. So take it away, Timmy. 1.5 speed.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Well, welcome to the big exodus. I'll show you. Here we go. Parking lot's full at the club there. The only way to come is e-bike or my motorcycle to park at the Moose, because I come too early. They're not open yet, and at 11, it's already full. Had a great day at the beach.
Now, I know many of my members in the community are people who are actively part of the Moose Lodge and enjoy it. And so I'm just curious because I understand it is a private club and they don't really like people necessarily talking a lot about it on social media, from what I understand. And so is that the reason why we haven't seen Sarasota Tim filming, even though the beach is public, but a lot of the people who are obviously outside the clubhouse there are members of the Moose Lodge? I don't know. I'm just curious.
Absolutely packed. And struck up a conversation today with two nice ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Two nice ladies. One was sitting next to me, and she kept smiling and everything. I was just getting my suntan on.
Yeah.
And then a couple hours later, I guess it was, a young lady come out and sat next to her that she got acquainted with inside the Moose. And when she walked by, she said hello to me, and I said hello to her, and everybody's always chatting each other up over there. I told you. Next thing.
Well, let's just double check that, Tim, because I decided to check in earlier in the day before you left the beach. And so this is obviously from a public camera. So I'm going to add this to the stage and make me small. Now, I'm just going to let you know I did add in the wave effect. And I'm just going to add my commentary for the moment as to what I think Tim might have been saying to these ladies. Or also where maybe he wasn't being so truthful. So let's add this to the stage. So yes, here we go. That's the Moose Lodge somewhere in Virginia. Sorry, Bradenton, not Virginia. That's where I live. And if you see dead center in the middle there, I think you can see our good friend Sarasota Tim right by the umbrella with all the colors. And there he is. You can see his hands gesticulating. We got one lady there. Looks like she's trying to do a dolphin paddle out of there away from Sarasota Tim. You can't really see anybody's faces, but we recognize Tim really quite easily. It seems like the other lady is definitely not paying attention. Oh, I'm just wanted to speed in there because Tim's gesticulating wildly. It seems that he's doing more of the talking. He's probably telling her he's a famous YouTuber. And she needs to check out his channel and how he's got plans to travel to Moab out west and all the things that he's going to be doing with his channel in the future and all the good times that he has here at the Moose Lodge at Bradenton. Yeah, I'm sure he's telling her about all of these good times. And yeah, it just looks like it's a really nice time out there. Oh, there we go. This comic's no longer available.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, let's add Tim back to the stage, shall we? Oh, my goodness. Hard to tell what's Tim and what's that picture there. So, yeah, for what we could see, Tim was doing most of the talking. All right, Tim, take it away.
I know. I'm bellied up with the chair. We're chatting it up. We're talking. We're sharing. We're liking. It was good. So every day I've been here, I've met nice people.
I just wonder
As you can see, not too much.
Hold on, Tim. I just want nice. Looks very similar to Virginia Beach. I just wonder if the ladies are going to be trying to sit elsewhere if they see Tim there on the beach again, or will we see him on the beach? I don't usually try to stalk Tim by camera, but you got to verify his stories. And yes, he has got friends, so that's not make believe. And neither are the ladies. So a lot of Tim's stories are all truthful to some extent. And then there's other times where he likes to leave out details, like he's going to court.
Hassle getting out of here. Got some cars coming in. Late. People that got out of church and went to lunch, and now they're coming to the beach.
Yeah.
Look at the line of cars.
My goodness, that is some traffic. I will agree with you on that, Tim. It's miserable. I can't say I like that traffic.
It is 86 degrees, and it is 2:31. I got there just before 10. I was sitting on the beach at 10:15. So.
And you look burnt like a lobster, Tim. Oh, my goodness. He's got no hat. He is not sitting anywhere near that umbrella. He is just, the ladies had a hat on. I think the other lady did too. Tim just frying his head. And he actually said the other day that his head hurt. I cannot think of something that makes you look more aged than overexposing your skin to the sun. Ugh.
What, 5 hours?
Too much.
That's enough. I loaded up with sunblock. I feel like if anything, I got a light tan. I did not burn. We got a pretty good base coat going already. So I'm crushing it already.
I just cannot think of a worse thing to do to somebody's skin ever. Really. I mean, I also live at a beach, believe it or not. Slightly more north than Tim, obviously, in Virginia Beach. But I really do try to be very cautious in the sun. And those beaches in Virginia Beach will just tear you up if you're not under an umbrella. The only time I get really exposed to the sun is when I'm swimming in the water.
About 4 days in a row.
4 days. I can't imagine 4 days in a row with his skin out there like that. I mean, it's just. I worked for a plastic surgeon helping remove skin cancers, and that's a recipe for it for somebody with fair coloring and fair hair and light colored eyes and sun exposure out the wazoo. And he already has a history. It's just astounding. He doesn't learn. He just doesn't care. But then he hates doctors.
Well, it's past my tuna time. I had no lunch. I brought an apple with me. I had an apple. My last one, too. I need to get some more of those. Honey Crisp. Man, if you haven't tried those, cold, room temperature, it doesn't matter. Sweet, crispy. I mean, I'll never eat a different kind of apple. If I see Honey Crisp, I don't care what other apples are sitting next to it. I'm getting Honey Crisp. I've tried different apples over my life. I never buy them. I used to buy the green ones. Gala. What are the green ones called? They're not Gala.
No, Granny Smith.
They're not the sour ones. Are they Gala? I don't know.
No, I think the Galas are red, aren't they? I don't know. I'm not a green apple person. I know Granny. I used to love Granny Smiths in the UK, and then I started to like the red. I must admit, I like a Fiji or a Honey Crisp too.
Red Delicious, and what's the other big one that I would buy? I don't know. Never had any luck. They were all right. Always better than a pie. But these Honey Crisp, one of you guys told me about it. One of you told me about it, a couple of months ago. I bought 4 or 5 bags of those. In fact, I need to stop and get some because I don't have any. It's a great snack, great thing to take to the beach. I went into the club because I bought those 2. I couldn't get that video to upload. I'll upload it later on the way out of church over here. I made a video drive. I
saw a comment that Jim Bauer left you, Tim, and he's not happy with your flippy, floppy, flimsy, flammy ways on the carnivore diet. I myself am not a fan of the carnivore diet. Tim is kind of not quite to a Mediterranean. He's getting a little bit closer. Personally, if he's looking to try to lose weight, I would suggest not having a yogurt, even if it's a low fat. I would recommend maybe instead, if you like cottage cheese, my personal choice. I love Greek yogurt and yogurts and stuff like that, but I realize there's just that fat content for that is just, even low fat is just too high. And so my preference is a low fat 2% cottage cheese. That's and I have that with fruit. And that's my favorite because I'm still kind of getting the fortified cheese with the cottage cheese, but it's a soft cheese. So it's not as bad as the yogurt. So I would suggest that if you want to take some of the pounds off, Tim. Your friend you were speaking to was already trimming his waistline.
I stopped at 7-Eleven. I got 2 Diet Coke cherry flavor. I didn't even know they were cherry flavor. I'll never buy nothing but Diet Coke cherry flavor again. They were delicious. But when I didn't have any ice or cups or anything with me in the cooler, so I went in the club and they got ice and cups right inside the door. You don't have to ask the bartender. And I took 2 of them out there and I just crushed it over the ice. The club's got everything. I haven't spent any money in there since my buddies met me the week before, and the one that bought us all lunch.
Tim.
And then we met again yesterday.
Tim, are you trying to get some donations from your audience?
No. I simply asked. I said, I wish I could have that dry begging. Well, I mean, you know what that is.
Are you trying to get them to buy you sandwiches? He just loves not spending money.
They brought all these sandwiches and pickles and jalapenos, and, turkey and ham and all kinds of stuff. So we didn't need to buy lunch in there. It wasn't about spending the money. I mean, we weren't hungry. They brought so much food. And then today I'm on my new diet, and really the only thing in there, I mean, it's good if you want to go for the gusto, but it's not, you can get a BLT or there's a salad, I think, but, you can get that Philly cheesesteak, just don't eat the bun, just eat the meat or whatever, but that's red meat again. I'm just giving it a break. I don't want any French fries, I'm trying to be good. So I bought the food last night and I had the salad. I guess I'll have to make that steak. It's going to go bad. It's a rib. Is it? No, it's a New York strip. I've got it home. I got to cook it. I got my cover for my cremator. Fits it like a glove. It's designed for it, like a glove.
Well, that's good, because otherwise it would have gotten destroyed. And you've been eating a lot of red meat and sitting out there on the beach. I mean, this man just asking for potential carcinogenic habits that will lead to things. I just know I worked in oncology for a long period of time as a registered nurse. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord, Tim.
Right up here is where Bridge Church is. That's another thing great about going to Bridge Church is when I go to the beach on Sunday.
Who is this Tim? Not that I don't. I can share the image of, I need to find it. I should label things better other than just image. I have an image of where he got punched in the eye last year. Not funny, but somebody punched him in the eye last year. We just always want to know who punched him in the eye. I remember that this time last year, he was kind of having a tougher time with Tammy. That was in the point of the shove it in their face. And I always wonder if that was her repeating something that Tim would say, because Tim's just kind of, and he looked so hungover. I think he's been trying to behave since he got really called out after he went to church that time. And he told someone to choke on it. And then he looked like he was running off to the bars. That's not to say he's still not potentially headed out to the bowls on a Friday night. But maybe if he's having a better time in the day on the beach and, being able to wander around and, potentially hand out business cards. I've heard along in the grapevine. I'm not sharing other people's images. But rumor has it that Tim was on the beach handing out his Sarasota Tim YouTube business cards. Well, I have proof. I'm going to let other people share their proof. Oh, it's just too much fun.
And I can just go. I mean, there were half the congregation wearing short pants. Are you kidding me? This is Florida. And I mean, I didn't wear a bathing suit.
What?
You just come out of there, pop over the bridge, get the early service, no traffic, just a little.
Why aren't you bringing a bathing suit to the beach? And his reason for it is terrible. And for somebody who claims to be a minimalist, it's even worse. Considering I'm sitting in a shirt that I don't even know what year I purchased it in. It's got some years. It's at least getting up to a decade.
A bit, and boom.
Tim would be horrified.
They got a Publix coming in right over here. It's going to be nice. This is 71st Street right here where the church is on. Just turn left. It's on the left, 1 block down. Oh, 75th. I was calling it 71st today. I was telling somebody. In fact, the ladies I was talking to both attend church. They were talking about their church. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll visit your church.
No, they don't. I'm sorry.
The one is over there at the beach on the other side of the bridge. The one girl said, it's really nice. Non-denominational.
I feel for the ladies. It's like when you're at a bar with a girlfriend and it's actually one of those nights where you just want to talk, like something's happened. You're not there to hang out and meet people. You were just there to go out and grab a date. I'm not talking about nowadays, because when my friend and I go out nowadays, I promise you, no one's talking to us. But back in the time, you know, when you're in your 20s, early 20s, and it's late, so guys will come and approach a couple of girls at a table and, you know, try and see which of the two he could luck in with, probably. And I remember once just turning around to some guy and asking him, please, I need to talk to my friend. Can you just let us just, you know, be ourselves, you know? The guy wasn't like trying to buy us a drink or anything and interrupt our conversation. So he got upset. I'm like, why? We don't even know you. I just feel like Tim would be that guy, not kind of reading the beach.
Yeah, Walmart's coming right up here. I wonder if I need to go in. I hate to pass one.
Oh, Lord.
Especially when I'm trying to save my gas.
Really? I hear that you drive up and down Bradenton. I mean, anyway, Tim, this video feels like this.
2 hours later.
Yeah, that's what that kind of feels like, Tim.
$1 a gallon at Shell right there. But I've also been talking to people about the gas that we buy. And these cheap gas stations are probably carboning up our engines. And it's good to buy gas at like Chevron and Shell, you know, big name. They use better ingredients, better blends. Or you can spray them, your throttle body, or put in a fuel additive. Bubba, you can chime in on that. If there's any fuel additive or do a throttle body cleaning.
Tim knows he's talking about absolutely nothing. And he wants Bubba to engage, which he will anyway, with the chat. And it's going to have a mid-roll ad because it's over 8 minutes.
I don't really want to get involved with that, taking my engine apart.
Just everybody's life.
Even if it is simple, I need a damn step ladder to get up over the hood of my truck. But if I can buy these bottles of stuff and one bottle is better than another, I'll do it. I think you said put premium in one time, but I've heard that doesn't do you any good. If your engine's not high compression, mine's probably right on the border. Mine even burns E85. It's got a yellow cap that says E85 okay. Only a year. In 2025, they didn't have it. So yeah, I'll go home, make a steak and some vegetables, frozen vegetables. I got the small pack.
Is there anything else you're going to tell us that's useful? I'm glad you're eating your vegetables, though, Tim. That should help your PMs be more regular. Were you supposed to get a colonoscopy?
And maybe a salad and skip the tuna today and just go right to dinner and hit it early. Well, dang, it's only 2.
Well, see, now you're not even following the advice that your friend said, which was to eat 3 times a day, which makes sense. It regulates your blood sugars better. It's one of the reasons why. But also, I've read some studies that fasting intermittently as you age could be beneficial. So, you know, The studies are out there in Tim's favor on that one.
30. That's kind of early. Maybe I'll go walk
give
and
him his credit.
take a shower, get all this suntan lotion off of me, and then I'll.
Oh yeah, he has to shower probably at the RV now because the memberships with the gyms, I think, with the updates and the health plans, he doesn't have the gyms anymore, guys. That's why we're not hearing about the Planet Fitness and the LA Fitness. But Tim could afford $10 a month. He really could. And he should be there doing some strength training. But Tim is all about the beach, killing his skin. God.
Hang on. I know it's difficult looking at license plates in the back of vehicles. So
I know, yeah. And you look burnt as a crisp. I mean, here in the head, the cheeks. I mean, he said he just can't tan. Well, Tim, your skin just doesn't want it anymore. Tim wants to be like out, just like the most tan man in Bradenton.
Might as well look at me. Yeah, I might just take a shower and then it's very early.
Jeez.
Maybe ride the motorcycle or the e-bike somewhere.
More time to have his skin in the sun. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you wore sunscreen, but you didn't wear any type of hat or anything, and you were just out there in the sun. Jeez.
And walk. I don't have the proper shoes to walk the distance I want to go. I got flip-flops on, and I wore my topsiders, so I looked snazzy when I went to church this morning with a pair of nice shorts and a
no bathing suit,
collared shirt. I was totally appropriately dressed for church here in Florida. The only place to be, man. Find yourself here. There's room now. Most of the snowbirds are heading out. We got all the tourists coming in though every week, doing their vacations down here all throughout the summer.
Sorry, people keep telling me to adjust my glasses. I think it's because I didn't wear glasses growing up, so I'm still getting used to wearing them. I think I'll fiddle with them for the rest of my life.
Gonna be getting hot. Really hot.
Yeah, always. I just said not used to.
So I'll try to get that video. Apparently there's no internet or cell towers near the beach, and my battery was going dead. So I have my battery recharger thing in here. The what do you call it? The 10,000 milliamp battery I bought. You got to get one. And I just got tired of seeing it not going anywhere, not uploading. So I deleted it. And I shouldn't have done it. It got up to about 75%. And I have my charger. That was dumb. It would have been up. You would have been watching it. It was after.
See, that would have been a time. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Was that the side that the sun was on the most? Jeez. There's nothing much else to say. He's going to tell us to crush it. I just think that looks terrible. And I just think it's just not a good look, folks. I can't recommend being out in the sun like that. All right, guys. If you did get this far in the video, oh my goodness. Oh, I feel for the ladies too. Just make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the hype. You guys have been awesome with hitting the hype. I had one where I saw 44 hypes on a video. 44. Might have had more. And so that's awesome. And I really appreciate it because it helps get little channels like me be seen. So thank you guys so much for that. And if you did get this far on this video, put a emoji of the sun, or you can even do the sunglass sun emoji. Sarasota Tim's favorite, to show that he looks like he's, or next time I'll have to do a lobster or a lobster because he's burnt like one, a sun and a lobster. If you do both, you get extra points. All right, guys, I appreciate you getting this far on this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
LifeInViBe, thanks so much. My queen, my Sarasota Tim expert.